Welcome to another video with Mel. Today we are talking about The Walking Dead issue 155, Tip of the Spear. It has this really cool cover on it. I've already finished the book. Had a while to think about it as well, so I think I'm ready to talk about it now. This wasn't my favorite issue. I feel this one is a bit of a filler issue. Yeah, it's too bad really. The last one I thought was really great. Lots of interesting things happened. This one kind of lost a little bit of the action. Kirkman is promising big things for 156, so let's see it. And then, of course, 157, if you guys don't already know, is going to be the Whisperer War. 6-part arc. Very excited about this. Hope it will be as good as All Out War was, because I loved All Out War. So hopefully it will be pretty good. So let's go through this issue. Talk about what I liked about it, what I didn't like so much about it, and if you guys want to tell me your comments and tell me what you thought about the issue, tell me below. You can talk about it with me, it'd be awesome. So we start off with Aaron and Michonne, and Aaron is in grave danger. I was really worried about Aaron after the last issue. I pretty much thought Aaron's dead. Maybe not. I'm really happy if they don't kill Aaron, actually. I really like his character. I like that there is always diversity in the Walking Dead world, and I like Aaron as the gay character. We already lost his partner in an earlier issue, so I'm not going to say which one. I don't feel like I want to lose Aaron as well, especially when Michonne was like, oh, you should hook up with Jesus. It was really quite sweet. So we've got Michonne and Aaron fighting off our new villain, Beta. I wasn't afraid for Michonne at all in this. I was afraid for Aaron, wasn't afraid for Michonne. I felt Michonne can handle herself. She managed to fight off Beta pretty well. Wasn't afraid for Michonne. Wanna know why, guys? She's got a video game out at the moment. They're not gonna kill Michonne. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. They're making loads of money off of her right now with the new Telltale game. She is not going to die. Maybe in the Whisperer War. Could happen. But they're going to have all those parts of that game out first. Believe me, there's no way they're killing Michonne during this, okay? So she is safe, guys. Believe me. It's just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. So Michonne gets in a little bit of danger, but luckily is saved by Dwight. Oh, awesome sequence here where Dwight's just like taking out all the Whisperers and the Walkers that happen to be around. Great job, Dwight. Knew I liked you for some reason. He's got his little mini army where he's hunting them down, and he's managed to do a good job of saving Michonne and Aaron. Like that bit. I think that bit was quite exciting. Although, as I said, guys, I didn't fear for Michonne at all. I did fear a little bit for Aaron. Possibly even for Dwight, but Michonne, I thought, is pretty darn safe at this point. Aaron's hurt, of course. He's been stabbed, so we've got to get him somewhere where he can be helped. Dwight pretty much forces Michonne to take him to the hilltop while he chases after the bad guys. And I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. And it's like, Michonne, you can't fight them all on your own. You just tried to, and you failed. They're better equipped at this point. I mean, you got your samurai sword and maybe you would have fought them all off, but actually, these people got bullets. Let them fight this war right now. You save Aaron. You be the hero, which I'm perfectly fine with. Then we've got an argument between Andrea and Rick here. I was kind of bored by it, guys. I'm just so sick of this, Rick feeling like he's the enemy of his people a little bit, I guess. I mean, he's talking about that they've got to have all this worry for the people, reminding them who the enemy is so they don't come after him. And I know Rick's had a lot to deal with lately, but it's kind of annoying me. And as Andrea says, that he's manipulating people, and I see that as he's like, it's for their own good. And it's like, I'm not sure it is for their own good. He's really encouraging them to go after people. And I like that she says, do you realize you sound like Negan right now? And that reminds Rick, Negan's gone. So yeah, other problem. And then we go on to Negan and Alpha. I don't know what it is, but the last comic, I absolutely love Negan. This one, I was getting annoyed with him, and I don't know what it is. Something's changed about it. The way he was talking to Alpha, I really didn't like. And it's like he said he loved her at the end of the last issue, and he's like, oh, I didn't mean to creep you out. Love's a pretty strong word. He's seen a lot of attractive women, but the bold things really working for me. So that's a bit odd. I didn't like this. Yeah, Alpha just gets really annoyed with him really quickly. And Negan's like, I don't always make the best impressions. I'm a grower, not a shower. That's what the phrase refers to, first impressions, right? It wasn't a good joke. I didn't laugh. And she's like, how have you survived? Seriously, how do you do this? I like the whole bit about her kind of realizing he wants his revenge and why they're kind of doing this. And her actually punching Negan because he needed it at that moment. Good job, Alpha. He had crossed a line there, and it was annoying me at that point. Of course, we have Beta come and threaten Negan, try and kill him, really, by choking him. I thought that was a bit too much. Beta kind of knew about how Negan acted when he first kind of recruited him, and it's not working for me. I didn't like the whole sequence between Beta and Alpha and Negan and the confrontation there. I just wasn't really into it. And Negan being like, I'm not afraid to die, just do it. Yeah, I have a little longer, and he's like, I have a hell of a lot to offer you, and it's like, do you really? Do you really? I mean, you're a scheming guy, and you are good at manipulating people, but do you really have that much to offer Alpha and Beta? I think they're much more cutthroat than Negan is at this point. So we've got just a moment with, I can't remember the guy's name, Sadiq, I guess it is, and Rick just saying when they come back he's gonna tell them, and that, I don't even think that panel needed to be there. It's just like, why? Did we just need to see this guy? I mean, I think he's in the Telltale game. I think that's why they brought him up, so we can just see him again. But it seemed like a really wasteful use of a page to me. Okay. I like the sequence with Michonne riding Aaron to safety at the hilltop. I really, really like that. I'm actually really liking the Michonne and Aaron whole sequence of the last few comics, like them just joking around and then her trying to save him. I just love, this breaks my heart. The way he's kind of like nestled against her here is just, it's lovely. I like this, and I know he's dying, but he's finding comfort in her, and I really like that panel. I was a little concerned though, because like in this bit here, it looks like he's reaching for her sword, and I'm like, what are you doing, Aaron? Do not touch Michonne's sword. I guess it's supposed to symbolize like he's getting weaker, but it looks like he's about to grab her sword and chop something off, and that concerns me. But yeah. And then we got this whole Lydia and Carl thing. It's like, you made me so much happier, my life's better. Boring. Sorry, guys. I've heard it a million times now. Pretty much every time we see Carl and Lydia, Lydia's like, oh, Carl, you make everything better for me. It's like, I'm bored of you now. Go away. Yeah. I'm guessing this happy ending isn't going to last very much longer. I'm guessing that's why we're showing it. I know how Kirkman is. He's just as bad as Game of Thrones sometimes, so yeah. Yeah, and then you got this whole thing with Maggie just kind of feeding the horse and, giving the horse water and talking about not seeing Dante for a day so we can ride out and check on them. And of course it's interrupted by Michonne getting to the hilltop. So, actually, with Michonne getting to hilltop with Aaron, even though he's not breathing, I think Aaron's probably going to be fine. Guess we're not getting that big death. I mean, Aaron wouldn't be the hugest death, but it would be a pretty big death. I mean, if if there's a death in the Whisperer's War, and I'm going to predict it now, guys, because this is my prediction of what's going to happen. It's going to be one of two people, I think, and you probably aren't going to agree with me. It's either going to be Andrea, which would suck, or it's going to be Lydia. So it could be either of those ones to die in the Whisperer War. I think Lydia's pretty obviously going to die, because Carl can't be happy forever. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, either Carl can't be happy or Rick can't be happy. One of those isn't going to go well. I think we're due an Andrea death, though. I don't think it's going to be Michonne. As I said, the video game pretty much rules her out. But I think it could be Lydia or it could be Andrea. What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to die? Or who do you think would die in the Whisperer War? I mean, we got to have some death. It's got to happen. So yeah, so we've got Dwight and his group facing off against a couple walkers, saying, well, we need to slow down, they're not going to find the people. And Dwight saying that by crossing into their territory and killing some of their people, it's an act of war. So this is our first hint we're going to get into that new war. Yeah, as I said, I don't think this is the best issue. I think it was a filler issue. There's some exciting things that happen. We found out Aaron probably isn't going to die, which is pretty good. We had Michonne in peril, but she was okay. So yeah. And there were some instances, like the whole thing with Rick being told when they come back over the wall. I don't think we needed that panel. And we kind of didn't need the panel for Lydia and Carl either. I just feel like that was definitely filler. So I didn't feel like that added a lot to me, but who knows. And they've just said for the next one, there's a lot of Negan and Alpha in the next issue. It's a big one for sure. That's what they've been hinting at. So possibly there might be a lot happening in the next issue, hopefully, because I just don't feel like much happened in this one. It's also got that great cover with Negan and Alpha, and they look like they're kind of lovers. I don't think Alpha's going to go for that, but maybe? Who knows? So yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of this issue. I think it was okay. If I was going to give a rating out of 5, I'd probably give it a 3. It wasn't that great. It wasn't bad either. Could have lots of improvements. So what did you guys think of the issue? Do you think we're moving in a certain direction for the story? Do you think a character is going to die soon? What do you think the Whisperer War is going to be about? I was actually a little bit disappointed not to see Eddie of Eugene and the radio person, because I've actually really enjoyed those sequences, and I think that's going to add a lot to the Whisperer War, so I want to see sequences like that. So let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm just a couple subscribers short of 250, so please get me over that before my drawing ends on the 4th. And after that we'll be having some other stuff which I'll tell you about in another video. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my social media, and I will see you later. Bye! Hi guys, Fangirling with Mel here. Just a reminder, I'm running a 200 subscriber giveaway to thank you guys for getting me this far on YouTube. If you want to enter, there will be a link either above in the little eye there or below. Either way, easy peasy. There's 4 questions to answer, and you need to do that by June the 4th at 5 o'clock UK time. And you have a chance to win the items in this box. So if you want to see more about what prizes I'm giving away or what you need to answer, go to the link below or above. I'll see you guys later. Bye!